This year, I have worked with Wood Street Commons and Community Human Services to gain knowledge on social justice and create a new perspective on how I view justice. Most people that I encounter every day are probably not homeless, and most Americans tend to degrade the homeless population. As Americans, we also choose to ignore the growing problem of homelessness. At CES, we provide the homeless population with transition housing and specific programs they can complete to one day live independently from the help of the community and other organizations. What many people do not know about the homeless population is that many of them are mentally or chronically ill and have also been through very tough times within their lives. There's a great deal of injustice surrounding this because people tend to misunderstand the homeless and are not educated on the issue. It is not right that they only have a few options to help them when we are a very wealthy country. What Americans need to understand is that no one wishes to wake up and become homeless. These are people who still are individuals who have a lot to offer to the community. In my community engagement class, I now know how to recognize this injustice of the homeless population and how to personally work with others to address this injustice. In class, I have learned about the spirit and charism. The spirit and charism can be expressed in 3 ways. One way is to live open, meaning to really understand other people's views and values. Another way is to commit to authentic relationships and listen. And lastly is to walk with those who you are serving. Within CHS, I have tried to do all 3 expressions by listening and sharing stories with those who are there. I have also tried to understand their views and that there is more to them than being homeless. A man within CHS who is homeless went through a very rough time and had to dig his own grave. By listening and having the relationship with him, it helped me to understand why he may skip appointments that would help him to feel better. And he does this because he has different priorities for himself based off of his experiences. What they really need and what CHS provides is strong relationships with the clients who are there to help them grow or to develop new programs to help those who need it indefinitely. I will bring what I have learned both in the classroom and from my experience in the community to my future endeavors. I will now be able to recognize this injustice and fully understand the injustice I see. I will be able to walk with those, and I will now be able to listen and help them in the best way possible, based on their situation. I will educate Americans on why the homeless are the way they are, and collaborate with organizations to help the homeless to further combat this social issue. I have learned this from mainly working with the homeless, as well as learning about myself and working towards growing my knowledge and education.